Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is there for you. I'm Happy Tact, and we're back with more of our community challenge, our Meddlesome Kids challenge. We're back playing as Fred in Scarlet Hollow episode 2. And I think the only thing we can really say is, alright gang, it's time to go explore a mine. Let's do a quick recap of episode 1, since it's been a little minute. Yep, the bus. Mostly for things that are particular to this run. Remember that we're Fred, so we're a little bit relaxed in terms of our. I don't know what I was trying to say. We're Fred, so we're gonna act like Fred. And that means that we're gonna set traps, we're gonna get the gang together, we're gonna be enthusiastic, we're gonna pet the doggo. We saved the doggo, pretty sure. And also Duke didn't die. This is not a hardcore game. So we were able to do both. And we're gonna try and do both. We're gonna try and be the hero. It's not always gonna work. But we're gonna do what we can. Wayne's here. And we're gonna try and be everybody's friend, I think. Because Fred's a pretty friendly dude. Pretty friendly guy. And we went back home. Because we are a good cousin. Fred would be a good cousin. Tuesday on a Friday. Sounds like a good plan. Familiar unease settles into your gut, tangling into a knot of anxiety, wriggling as the events of last night play out in your head. Again, we've played this game through many a time, so we won't be reading everything. We will read some things that I want to read. We'll read new things. We'll read some dialogue that's important. But otherwise, I'm just going to lose my voice, and we won't have it for our 2 games for the rest of the weekend. But we're hungry right now. Let's see. First things first. Probably a good idea. Nope. We'll just do this. Yo, what up? I don't think Fred would say that, but what up, Finch? How are you doing? How has your week been? I'm glad that it's done. You're pretty much done with the week, seeing as it's evening for you. Happy Friday evening. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you've had an excellent week and are shaping up to have a really good weekend. What else should we do? What else would he do? I don't know that he would poke around in anything. I think he might just... Well, let's check on the opossum. Oh, he's got bread now. Pat the little mans. He plays dead. Okay, let's go to the kitchen. Kitchy kitch. Hi, Frou Frou. I feel like Fred would ask, "Excuse me, ma'am, but may I pet your beautiful fur?" Done with the week. It's been a fantastic 24 hours so far. Oh, you did Valentine's Day last night. I'm glad you had a great date night. Today was only like 3 meetings. Excellent. I had 0 meetings today because today was my off Friday, so I started off strong by waking up at 5 a.m. on my off day. And I went to go swim. So we got swim hair today. We got the curls are here, and that's because we were at the pool. We swam for like 45 minutes with some friends in the swim club. Then we got some breakfast. They have like a breakfast combo special, and all of us got it, and 2 people got 2 of them. That's how hungry you are after you swim. But yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah, I was about to say, you gotta swim early. I mean, I could swim at night, but Why would I do that? I'd rather go in the morning and get it done. Then I did some chores. I probably bought things I didn't need to buy, but wanted to. And otherwise, I was actually doing some scoring because there's a piece of music. Night swimming deserves a quiet night. Yeah, night swimming is not for doing a workout. Night swimming is for chilling. It's for relaxing. It's for like putting one of those pool lights into your pool that does like the multicolor lights and then just like vibing. Morning swimming is doing a workout. It's swimming at least a mile. Very good. What was I saying? Oh, I was scoring some music. So we have a piece that we're playing this season that whoever arranged it, I would like to have words, and those words would be strong because they put both the first and the second part on the same page. Normally this is not a problem because, as I know that you know, Finch, a lot of times those parts are not close together because they're a third or a fifth or some other interval away. That is not the case for this song. For this piece, there are instances where the note that the first part plays and the second part plays are separated by a half step or a whole step, so they are right on top of each other. And they're 16th notes. It is difficult to read. And then to make matters worse, they have this rhythm that the composite rhythm is straight 16th notes. But for whatever reason, they decided that the first part should play 2 16th notes, 1 8th note, and then the second part plays 1 8th note, 2 16th notes. So you end up with this effect of, okay, there's four 16th notes in a beat, and it's terrible because it's on the same note, and you can't read it straight through because it's on the same note. So the first part, the the bars connecting the 16th and 8th note are on the top, and they're on the bottom for, yeah, it's awful. It was really terrible. It was really terrible. Speaking of things that are not terrible, we got Slowpoke here, and that's awesome. I'm really, really happy about it. Let me do one thing really quick because I forgot, because I'm a silly goose. But hi Slowpoke, welcome in. Hopefully your week's been good. Hopefully your week's been good. We were just talking about some music stuff. But before, we're gonna leave it on the lovely Frou here while I add this one thing that I forgot to do, because there's something important that I want to do for both of y'all, that I think will be fun. But anyway, this is Hap After Dark, so we'll be a little bit more loosey-goosey with the topics and discussion and, frankly, my vocabulary than I normally might be. So I'm not going to move it around or anything, but we will grab the correct browser source that I want. Hap After Dark hype! Oh yes. Oh yes. Yes. I swear, I know how to do things. Now is a plenty good enough time to say that next Saturday there will be no stream. So next Saturday there won't be any stream because I will be doing science with a lot of kids. So doing science for the kids, it'll be a fun time. It's an all-day thing, so there won't be a stream. I may or may not do a Friday night stream that next week just to make up for it, but I kind of doubt it, because we'll be prepping on Friday night. But yeah. Oh, flower bouquet. Picking out the flowers. Oh, you actually picked out the flowers and arranged them? That's amazing. I love that. That is like top tier. That is like S tier boyfriend material, Finch. So, of course, this should work now. This should work.
So, as a full disclosure, they're actually serious disclosure. Serious. It did come with a not cat.
Decarnation warning. I mean, decarnation goes along with Scarlet Hollow, right? And also we got an actual cat on stream with Frou Frou. So, I mean, it was 100% meant to be. That game was wild. That game was wild.
Did the one bug man just narc on the other bug man? Ah, fuck! Fuck! I'm going to go on a quick little break, go to the restroom.
It picked the same one again. I think it picked this one last time. But yeah, for Hap After Dark, we get the fuck. We get the F-bombs dropped. Part of you hopes that the flattery might win her over. As silly as it might seem, you are, after all, talking to a cat. Frou Frou merely flicks her tail faster. Doesn't look promising. Hey. You sure took your time getting up. It's like 8 a.m. See, he would be like pretty... He's just like a chipper dude, you know? And thank you for doing exclamation point CW. I forgot to put that in the title. But yeah, check out the content warnings. I won't read them off. We've read them many, many times. In general, this is like one of the least offensive episodes. So take that as you will. We get some gosh darn swears in here. Some gosh darn swears. The plan is I go to work, do my job, and you stay out of trouble. Want to make sure I relay this message in person in case you ignore my texts. I don't want any repeats of last night. You could fall down a cliff, get stuck in a hidden cave, lost in the woods and never found. Just because nothing happens here doesn't mean it's safe. I want you home by sunset. For real. Musharna. I don't want to be myself. At the mines? No. I have news for you, Tabby. Sorry about last night. I had no idea that was going to happen, and I didn't think I'd worry you like that. Good. I'm glad we're on the same page. I'm late enough as it is. See you at sunset. Sunset. Do-do-do. Once again, you're the only human in the estate. Hey, Fred. Thanks for checking in. Hope you're alright, all things considered. I'm doing okay. Not great, but hanging in there. Up most of the night on cryptid forums, but no good answers yet. I'm at the library if you want to join. I have scones. Scones say no more. Cool. On my way. And that's that. Time to start your day. Let's make the PB&J. I guess we can check out the garden. Push further in. Take it all in. Well, he would investigate such things. Gross. We found this on our first playthrough, and I remember that Finch hadn't found this yet. It's part of the reason why I enjoy this game so much. Guess we'll text it to Stella. Look what I found. No way this is Tabitha-sized. Her boots are pretty big, and they're made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. But they are not covered in viscera, as far as we know. As far as we know. We are gonna walk. It's beautiful. Look who I found at the library. Said she was up all night thinking about the video, adding you to a group text. I like that, like, depending on how you answered the texts, they talk to you differently. So I think most of the time I've gone with something much more casual than that, even with the memes and stuff. But I feel like because I didn't do that this time, the way that they're texting is very, like, full sentences. It's, like, explanatory. It's not, like, cutesy or sarcastic. And I just enjoy that. Yeah. Dang, I need those scones. Send a heart emoji. Thought I told you I'm out. Don't reply. Well, it's Fred, so he can't wait to solve this mystery. Continue down the path. Nobody jumped out at us. Nobody blocked our path. We're gonna try, I think we can get, we're gonna try and get the full party. That's like one thing that I haven't gotten yet, is get everybody together. Because I think the time that I thought that I did it, Gretchen had died. So, Gretchen counted. Doo-doo. We are a truth teller. They're mutilating wildlife. I can corroborate. I may not have been out there with them, but I've seen their footage. It's otherworldly. Up, we're gonna go drink the tea. We will drink the tea because we're gonna be nice and polite, even though we don't like tea. Wait, do you know anything else about ditchlings? I know you said you didn't know much beyond the stories, but I'm afraid that's still true, but I'm sure you and Stella have what it takes to get to the bottom of things. I'm so sorry to cut our conversation short, but I've got things to do. Stay safe and God bless. Okay, well, let's go invite Avery to things. Warn patrons of the danger. No, we're just gonna talk to Avery. Hello. Give me the tea. Solve the crossword puzzle. Speaking of which, the Weaver ladder today is ridiculous. You're supposed to change the word prop into item, and I didn't spend a whole lot of time trying to figure it out, but it was unpleasant. We will try the tea. Taste healthy. Take another sip. Something that tastes bad must not be good. Or must be good for you. What if you don't believe me, though? I'm not here to judge, I'm here to listen. Okay. Let's spill the beans about the horrors. They're so horrible we get a black screen. So horrible. Monsters in the woods. I may not have lived here long, but I've never heard of anything like that happening around these parts. Can't say I like the thought of it. I know that everything I told you about last night was a lot, but I'm not going to let anything happen to you or this town. We're on the case. Thanks, Fred. I'm not typically one to get worried, but that's especially true with someone like you around. Oh man, looks like my shift's starting. Hope you're doing a bit better. Maybe that Chagas had a chance to start working its magic. Keep my ears open for you. Diner's where everybody comes to gossip, so I hear a lot about what goes on around here. I'll let you know if anyone mentions those monsters or anything else strange or unusual. Go to the general store. Go into the store. You should leave town. Hi, I'm Fred. Yeah, I know. What's your name? Miles. If I want to talk to you about buying some chips. I'm paying for my chips. I'm not ringing you up. I'm good. Thanks. See ya, Miles. Goodbye. And now we go to the library. I'm sorry for folks if this is the first time that you're watching this, but we've literally read all of that text and voiced all of that text many times. At least, what? How many times have we played this game on stream before this run? The other 4 members of the mystery gang, no, it's 3, because we combined Shaggy and Scooby, our original run, and we did another run, so 5 times. We have over 100 hours on this game. I've read it a lot, so I'll read things that are fun or interesting, but I won't be reading everything, unfortunately. But that means that we get through more material, right? Everybody wants that? In the library. We gotta take this one. I'm still pretty amped up on adrenaline. Never done a Scooby-Doo before. Some creepy old guy with a real estate scheme and a bad costume is at least a little more believable than monsters and curses. All we need now is for Gretchen to start talking. Anyways, I guess we should get started. Before I forget, we gotta talk about that photo you sent me this morning. Check this out. Fred found it in Tabby's garden, right in line of sight of his room. And yeah, the railroad tie, by the way. It's a good one. Looks like pus. Those boots are too big to be Tabitha's. Definitely. Do you think it could be that creep we saw outside the general store? He knew your name and those boot prints match with the mining getup. Whoa, apparently I missed a lot last night. You're not talking about Wayne, are you? That guy keeps coming to my mom's tea room. I think there's something really wrong with him. Yeah, we are. I wonder if there's any connection. Like what? I mean, I don't have anything specific, but we do have the whole prophecy of impending doom angle. I can't stop thinking those splatters on the ground are from somebody who's sick. Literal stranger. It's us. we would introduce ourselves. Resemblance is strong. Oscar's amazing. Kanika's jealous of books being here. Oscar's a helicopter dad. They're probably hanging out around a decrepit old place with holes in the floor. I don't like the thought of teens getting up to mischief with all those ditchlings in the woods. Ditchlings. That's what we're here to research. Doesn't ring a bell. Dang, worth a shot. Well, if you were trying to predict a horrible disaster that might befall us, where would you start looking? Well, history repeats itself. Should I be worried? I don't know yet. I'm gonna go nab some books. Stella gets a biscuit because she's a good doggo. Excellent doggo. Mischief and meddling? How could we ever? How could we ever? She's right about weird stuff. There's definitely something unusual going on out in those woods. It's nothing we can't get to the bottom of. Calling Rosalina. If you see a 13-year-old girl with a black hair and braids and glasses, would you let her know her dad's worried? Got all the books. Snacks and source documents. Do 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 do. Boo boo. Where'd the music go? Where'd the music go? I don't know where the music goes. Is it just quiet? I think so. We're gonna do this. We'll read not all of the books, because we're not Velma. So. Not nuclear incidents. Yeah, there was a nuclear incident. But also Pixel. Pixel, the paper shredder. It's a Dawn fan in chat, by the way. If you need a big old elephant, we will leave Pixel be. Love a good crevasse. Will the mine collapse? Surely not. Surely not. Gonna pick some options here. All of North America's cursed, yes. Probably. Maybe he's sick. Maybe he's got to do with the thing in the woods. We don't know. Bum bum bum. Do 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 do. We should check out the mines. Between Wayne, the old collapse, and the fact that the whole town's practically built around them, it seems the smartest place to start. Good idea. There's an awful lot of mines-related stuff in my notes. You guys are suggesting we question the miners, right? Not, like, go in them? Right? Totally. 100%. I would never. We don't even have a good reason to go down there. Stella definitely wants to go down there. And if, the questioning gives us a good reason to poke around, say, a cool abandoned coal mine, then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. You can cross that bridge when we come to it. I am not going underground. Just messing with you. We'll stick to the surface. Say what? Go down there? No. No. Never. We wouldn't. Maybe Tabitha can help us out. No, I don't think she'd be super jazzed to see any of us snooping around the mines. Can't imagine what she'd do if we actually bothered her while she's trying to run the place. She does get a little grumpy at work. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? Boxed mac and cheese. We miss Reese. Well, we'll see plenty of Reese soon, I'm sure. We could just stop by his house and introduce him to Fred. We could do it. We could do it. We'll look out for Rosalina. We'll look out for Rosalina. I don't see Wayne right now. He's not here. Excuse me, hold on 1 second. We're respectfully looking, but Stella's booty was being hidden by the by the text box here. Just in case. Not so loud. He's still sleeping. Can I help you with something? It's the lady herself. It's Dr. Kelly. Nothing strenuous. Oh my. I know, right? How dare I? How dare I say and look at such a thing? Yeah, you know. I'm not gonna wake him. If he's sleeping, he probably needs it. Whatever you two have planned is probably beyond what he can manage right now anyway. Aw, it's been so long. Look at the puppy dog eyes. Hi, I'm Fred. Vivian's kid? I know who you are. The way she avoids looking at you as she speaks makes you feel like you've done something wrong, even though you're pretty sure you've done nothing at all. Sorry, I know that was a little rude. You just want to hang out with Reese and he misses the both of you. He's usually feeling his best around mid-afternoon. Why don't you come on over and we'll have some supper and y'all can hang out for a bit. I don't promise that he'll be perky, but I'm sure it'll brighten his spirits to see you two again. And I suppose you can come too, Fred. That would be great. I'll bring a side dish. Nope. Don't do it. Only I can cook. Okay. Okie dokie. Leave the dog at home. No dogs. You got it. Multiple locks clicking into place. She's only nice to kids, people. Only nice to kids and hot older men. Hot older people. I know, it's very rude. It's very rude. Do we get in the van? Do we go with Stella? I feel like we would go with Stella. Let's go with Stella. A lot of times we go with Kanika. There could be danger. Oh, going into lurk mode. No worries, Slowpoke. We'll see you in a bit. Thank you for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for the good luck. Have fun. Take it easy, everybody. Take it easy, Slowpoke. For sure. And thank you for the hearts. I was a little worried you'd ghost. Guess it's not hard to feel a connection after going through something like that together. Are you hitting on me? Get too attached to him here for the mystery. He would definitely be like friends. Could we Stellamance? Do I have a Stellamance file already? I don't remember. I don't remember. Where's my post-it note? I've got like too many post-it notes here. Oh boy. Post-it note? Post-it note? Nope. That's for Pokemon Daybreak. That's for emotes. That's for... What was that noise? It was a quack. Hi, Realms. You got me. You got me. Thanks for using some blurp channel points to play a quack. The quack goes along with my stomach going. How you doing, Realms? How was your week? Hopefully it was good. Hopefully it was good. We're just playing some Scarlet Hollow. We're chilling. Straight chilling. Can't find my notes on what I've been doing in each of my runs of Scarlet Hollow, so that's pretty awesome. He would be about friends. He's all about the friends. She does not like that. Exactly what I was thinking. No, it wasn't. Uh-oh. It's a bird. It's a burb. It's a cardinal. Same probably goes for the two of us. I guess we're a little on edge. Let's hurry to the mine. It shouldn't be much farther. So this is the first time I think that Stella has shown interest in us first. And we were just like, you know what? Nah. I'm good. I'm good. Hey. Do 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 do. No creatures. Guess we just go talk to people. I am a person non grata. Yeah, I might have tried sneaking in Doctor a few too many times. Well, I'm sure I'll fit right in with a bunch of burly coal miners. You're gonna do great. So, the plan. We get some earpieces, get some headsets, do some snooping. Snoopa-doopa-doop. Kanika being very thorough. Very thorough. What are we gonna say? Something? You're loud and clear. Cool. Same for you. Time to go in. We're at the mines. Here they come. Malkin! Hey, hi. Hi. I don't know if you've ever seen us play this game. This is Scarlet Hollow. It is a horror game. So please use !CW to get the link for the trigger warnings, for the content warnings. Because while nothing that's happening right now is particularly scary, and even this whole episode is not really particularly scary, there are some things that you may not like. And it's completely fine if you don't. I will not ever be upset about anyone leaving stream for any reason. But particularly if something is going to cause you some trouble. So use !CW. You can get those content warnings. I'll also try and give folks a heads up when things are about to get spooky. But yeah. Oh no, raiding my greatest fear! Cabs, isn't it like hecka early in the morning for you? You play Resident Evil, you're pretty sure you can handle this? Probably. But I feel the need to say it anyway, because it's a good thing. It's a good thing to make sure that everybody's feeling okay. Cabs, isn't it... You're like, what, 9-ish hours ahead of me. So that would make it like... It's a few minutes before midnight. Oh, it's not quite 9 hours. Is it? No. No, it's not. 8 hours right now? Well, happy almost Saturday, Cabs. I never expect you to come in on a Friday stream, but sometimes you surprise me anyway. Lovely to have you, as always. How was your week? Hopefully, as I throw my phone around, slam my phone onto the ground, hopefully it was good. There's a carpet in here, so it doesn't matter. Hopefully your week was good. We're just playing some Scarlet Hollow, so welcome in. Also, for those that are not doing so already, y'all should follow Malkin. I caught one of their streams the other night.
What a game.
Playing some Vision Quest. Usually preoccupied on Fridays.
Alas, the situation is getting rather dire. I can no longer sit back. I must charge them. Those who oppose me will be eradicated.
Oh yes,
okay,
this
that
is
usually
Vision
means
Quest.
the boss is about to move, which that's one thing I don't love about this ROM hack is some of the bosses move and they scare me. So
they are scary.
Don't love that.
They are scary. But they were last playing not the Sacred Stones. They were playing the ROM hack that does Shadows of Valentia using Sacred Stones, and it was a lot of fun. They just got started with it, so definitely check that out if you like Fire Emblem, which, if you're here, I assume you like Fire Emblem, which means you should also be following another member of the family, Cabs. Last playing Celeste, not Fire Emblem, but they are doing a Fire Emblem thon.
Opinion I hold is objectively correct. As
This
a
is
result,
Fire
any other opinion is wrong. Guess what? You happen to hold a wrong one.
Make sure you don't have a wrong opinion hanging out with Cabs. But definitely a lot of fun. Definitely a lot of fun in both of y'all's streams. Always enjoy finding more Fire Emblem players because most of my friends, IRL, don't play it. I think the last time I had friends that I was consistently talking to about Fire Emblem, like in real life, was when Awakening came out. But that was it. So I always enjoy finding people to chat about Fire Emblem with. But yeah. Oh, song. What's the song? You're gonna have to tell me what the song is. You're gonna have to tell me. Sailor Moon opening theme. Fair. Fair. Admitting you play Fire Emblem publicly is a tall ask. I mean, it's really not, because a lot of people don't know what it is until you say, like, well, do you know Marth from Smash Brothers? And then they're like, oh, okay. Why are they all sword users? What's the game about? And you're like, math. It's about math. Played Awakening, Fates, 3 Houses, and started with Oh, Jammin, you came just in time. While I'm looking this up, we're gonna do a shout out for Jammin, who also plays strategy games like Fire Emblem. Last playing some Tactics Ogre Reborn.
Brood War fans who do that to Stormgate. I guarantee fucking you.
I forgot that I put my... Oh, it's playing on normal speed. I was watching YouTube videos at 1.5 speed earlier. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. We have an ad break. I'm gonna snooze it because Malkin requested that I sing the Sailor Moon theme song. So let's do that. Let's do that now. Naturally. Whoa. Alright, here we go. Here we go. This is for you, Malkin. Evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight, never running from a real fight. She is the one named Sailor Moon. Will never turn her back on a friend. She is always there to defend. She's the one we can depend. She's the one named Sailor. Sailor Venus. Sailor Mercury. Sailor Mars. Sailor Jupiter. Secret powers are so new to her. She is the one named Sailor Moon. The karaoke says interlude, have a good time. Fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight, with the Sailor Scouts to help fight. She is the one named Sailor Moon. She is the one named Sailor Moon. She is the one Sailor Moon. It gave me a score of 99, which is what it always is going to be. Thank you for the song Redemption. Very appreciated. I always love doing the singy songs. Everybody came just in time. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Now we're back to the spooky music. The spooky things. You joined just in time. Hey, Ash! Ash, it's been a minute. I'm so glad you're here. How's it going? How's it going? Hopefully you had a great week and you came just in time for Sailor Moon. Just in time. Absolutely excellent. Oh, no worries. Please, please, please. Don't worry about it at all, ever. In fact, I shouldn't have even mentioned it. It's always just good to hear it. I'm kidding. No, you missed it. You missed it. We'll clip it later or something. No worries. Oh, goodness. Yes, moving is always such a drama. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, please, don't worry about it. Take care of your life. Take care of whatever you need to do. Be in other streams. Be doing what you want to do. There's no requirement to be here, period. Oh, my goodness. Gonna go cry now? No, don't be sad. Don't be sad. We'll clip it. We'll clip it. We'll clip it, or you can make me sing it again. I will. Malkin also requested Flowers, which I forgot to clip, actually. So we sang some Miley Cyrus last weekend, I think. But yeah. Hi, Kitty. How are you? Hopefully you had a good weekend. Man, Friday night, we're popping today. Chat is popping. I'm so excited. Got all the folks that we don't normally see. I guess that's what happens when you stream in a different time slot. I should know that. That's like basic statistics. Anyway, We're in the mines. We're in. We're just gonna go find some miners. Gonna go talk to them. For folks that haven't been here before, use !CW for the content warnings. Just in case you missed me saying it earlier. We've also played this game many a time, so I won't be reading everything. But yeah, still gonna be a good time. So I met this guy on this bus. Do you know anything about a guy named Wayne? Missed that dude. You're talking about him in the past tense. I met him last night. No way. Isn't that the guy y'all said was, well, I guess he ain't. He hasn't even skipped town, huh? Been a pretty unexpected turn of events. It's a relief. I thought something awful happened to the guy. Press him. What are you, some sort of cop? No. Yeah, I'm a cop. Looking into what happened to Wayne. Yeah, I don't like the smell of this. I know bait when I see it. Let's get out of here. Oh, we got like nothing out of them this time. Ooh. Oof. They seem to think Wayne was dead, right? It wasn't just you. Don't worry about the miners sorting him off like that. That's some pretty good info. Alright, let's go talk to the next group of miners. Except a flash of movement in your periphery stops you in your tracks. There's something lurking in the shadows to your right, and against your better judgment, you turn to face it. You shouldn't be up here. It's dangerous. I really want to show him who's boss. This is a terrible idea. Was that you in the garden this morning? Oh, I don't think I've ever gotten that question before. Let's just ask him. I don't think Fred would punch anybody anyway. Was that you in the garden this morning? You don't have to be afraid of me. Stay home. Wait for the week to end. Don't keep putting yourself in the path of danger. Okay. And he's gone. Wayne got the jump on me. I thought I saw you talking to someone down there. He told me to stay at the estate for the rest of the week. I don't know why. Was he threatening you? I need to talk to Tabitha about this. The other miners think this guy's dead, even though he's still lurking around the camp. Totally get that. If you're sure, tipping her off might make it hard to talk to anyone else. We're gonna find Tabby. Remember, we're trying to be Tabby's friend. Do-do-do, we're just gonna hang up and enter the room. Wanted posters for Stella. As well as a number of suspiciously ordinary photos of her and Gretchen. What are you doing here? Kenai. What's with the gun? It's Pearland's. She put it in there to intimidate people. Always thought it was a little old-fashioned, but if it works, it works. You wouldn't have asked about it if it didn't leave an impression on you. Now, why are you here? Who's Wayne? He keeps following me. I don't know who you think has been following you, but it's not him. If you're going around asking questions about Sam Wayne, you're probably going to hear some rumors. Sam was friendly with me. He even came around the estate a few times, and a lot of the workers just can't seem to get over it. He disappeared, and despite what a lot of people seem to be insinuating, I don't know what happened to him. I don't even know if he's alive. Whatever, it's fine. I know it's easy to blame the mean boss for that sort of thing. But I digress. If someone's following you, you should just stay at the estate where it's safe. See, we have a good relationship with Tabby, so... I don't think the estate is safe. He was watching me from outside my room. Look at this boot print I found in the garden facing my window. Yeah, that's a little unsettling. But I assure you, the estate is well guarded against intruders. I won't let anything happen to you this week, I promise. Look, if it'll make you feel better, I could ask some of my men about him. I doubt much will come of it, though. Not many employees want to get caught tattling to their boss. Cool. So we know she probably will not respond well to ditchlings, and she's probably going to go ballistic if we mention the mine collapse. But I feel like Fred would bring up the mine collapse. And of course it also has to do with the ditchlings. Like, I get it, I really do. Stella has a knack for spinning people into hysterics over shadows. But the only credible threat to the mines right now is me not being able to do my job. Coal's a tough industry, Fred, as I'm sure you know. The seams in these hills aren't exactly untapped either. This mine's been operating for almost 200 years. It'll run dry at some point, maybe even in my lifetime. But I'll do whatever I have to if it means this place lasts a little longer. Over 100 people work for me. For each of those people, this is it. This is the best job they're ever going to get. I don't like doing layoffs. I don't like doing cuts. I don't like seeing my childhood home crumble around me. But every day I get up and do what needs to be done to save this town from ruin. Not that I believe anything when it comes to Stella and monsters, but who cares if you saw Harbinger of Doom? I see that every day. Okay. Look, I'm kind of swamped right now. I was actually just getting ready for a big meeting when you walked in. But if you want, you can just wait here for an hour or so and I can swing back when I'm done and pick you up. Just don't go around bothering my men. Don't move a muscle or make eye contact with them. They're supposed to be working. See you then. This Tabitha is very nice because we've been nice to her. She's doing her best. She really is. I feel like she's under a lot of stress. And we find that out as time goes on. She does her best. But when we're kind of a little poop head to her, then she is a poop head right back. So yeah, she's doing her best, okay? She's doing her best. Call the group. It wasn't a waste of time. Let's meet back up. Really? That's incredibly surprising. Okie dokie. Continue the investigation? Well, she didn't want us talking to the men. We'll just go back to talk to Stella and Kanika. Uh-oh. It's Rosalina. With her snacks. Doing a delinquency. She's doing a delinquency. Kids will be kids. We should call Oscar. Let's handle that after we catch up with her. No, you should call him now. Personally. Hello, little friend. That's a ditchling. That means scary things will be happening at some point in the near future. It's coming. She didn't. Guess it doesn't cut it. The Shaw Mine. That place was shut down like 100 years ago. After a collapse that killed over 100 people. And I thought Stella was going to be the one to drag me into an abandoned coal mine. Cool. It's been ages since I've had a chance to get some good spelunking in. Well, at least we'll have a good guide down there in case things go south. Sure you want to tag along? Fred and I can handle this on our own. Yeah. I'm about to let Rosalina get hurt. In they go. We're gonna call Tabby. She's in a meeting. A kid just went into the mine, by the way. Thought you should know. Can't wait. Sorry, my mind's made up. In the mine. It's a maze. I was trying to say maze and navigate at the same time. It didn't work. It didn't work. It's a rare place where your well-muscled frame feels like it might be more of a hindrance than a help. Told you would. For a second there, Kanika thought you would make a beeline for Tabby. I did call her. Are you kidding me? I don't know how long it's gonna take for this to get through to you, Fred, but that woman is not to be trusted. I don't know, she seems pretty alright to me. Let's go. She seems okay. I'm just gonna say that, you know. I think there's some unfair things happening between Kanika and Tabby on both ends. Mine noises. Don't make jokes about children's graves. Stella's never seen any ghosts. Yet. It's bats. Stella Luna. I'm gonna get rabies, aren't I? I'm gonna get rabies and die in a mine collapse. You holding up okay? Yeah, just a little on edge. Boom. That was... I have no idea what that was. Did that sound like knocking to you guys? We should hurry and find Rosalina. Yep. I know, bats are cool. Bats are cool. Tommy knockers. A Cornish myth. Maybe it's got something to do with the mystery. Well, that wasn't Tommy knockers. That was an aluminum can getting popped. Into the mine. A whole new mine. Here we go. Here's the children's. The chillins. What the hell are y'all doing in here? What the hell are you doing in here, you creeps? Are you stalking us? Yeah, creeps. I just said that, Alexis. If I wanted an echo, I'd yell into the Grand Canyon. Do you want me to physically drag you out? Because I will. We're here to make sure you don't hurt yourselves. It's dangerous here. Who the hell are you exactly? That's Fred, Tabby's cousin. Rosalina, your dad's worried sick about you. Why the hell would you think hanging out in an old mine was a good idea? Is Maxwell Place not dangerous enough? It's because no one comes here. Duh. Everyone knows we hang out in the Everyone knows we hang out in the Maxwell Place now, so we had to find a new hideout. Which was instantly found, so I guess now we have to find an even more secluded place where we can just be ourselves. Just be teens. Teens doing teen things. Oh goodness, family drama and school tomorrow, except it's fall break. Because we're teens. Are those canned strawberry margaritas? Where did you even get those? Miles. Oh no. I know that isn't you, Miles. It had better not be you. Whatever. It's me. What are you even doing here? Sounds to me like you're stalking and harassing and all that. Oh my goodness. More drama. There's so much family drama in this game. You would not believe. You would not believe. I'd love to help you sort this out, but can we not do this in a coal mine? Oh, and what are you, an expert on mine safety? They only abandoned this place because there wasn't enough coal left to bother digging anymore. My dad told me, and he's an actual foreman at the continuous mining facility, so he knows what he's talking about. Wait, I thought your dad was a charge hand. No, Alexis, he got promoted last month, and he says this place is totally safe. Correction, your father was a foreman at the continuous mining facility. We'll see if he even has a job tomorrow morning. What? Oh, shit. Hey, Tabby. Do none of you understand that a boarded up mine entrance is supposed to mean? It means it's closed, condemned, not fit for human use. Oh, come on. This place is way sturdy. Check it out. Slap a beam. The innate teen urge to slap things on the ceiling. You're embarrassing us. Sorry for Zane's behavior. I don't think he realizes how extremely 8th grade it is to jump up and hit things. No offense, Rosalina. The other 8th graders are totally immature. You're chill and smart. Enough. Leave. Get out of here. Let's stop being in here. Was your lifetime ban from my mind's not clear enough message for you? Hell yeah, Tabitha. Tear into that sad 20-something to shreds. Hey, I'm defending you, and I'm not sad. Where'd you get that idea? A clickbaity YouTube channel? So she's sad. Give it a few years and you'll be sad too. The passage of time is inescapable. This is why we like Tabby. We've been sleeping in the library. Because Dad thinks our house is haunted. There's a blood stain on my carpet. I should care because... I don't think you can, like, say that about other people's families. Isn't that, like, bullying? Shut up, Zane. What if it is haunted? Can't believe you didn't tell me. I'm Stella. I want to investigate the ghosts. Literally wearing a ghost shirt. Ghost tracks. You're all children, and none of you realize how good you have it. Child labor? Yeah. You guys should talk about it anywhere that isn't here. Seen some real bad things in this town. Even if it's a ghost, it doesn't mean Oscar's lying to you. Why is everyone a weirdo? There's no ghosts. There are no such thing as ghosts. Stop trying to make ghosts happen. They're happening. They're going to be happening. It's episode 3. It's all about the ghosts. You can't ghost bust if there's no ghost. She can't break into her own house. We know. We know. Do Alexis has it bad for Rosalina. I don't care, and I can't believe I've wasted this much time trying to argue with children. Me too. We're arguing with the kids, with the chillins. Someone's gonna get black lung. Oh boy. The noises. That wasn't me, I swear. Then what was it? Come on, Stella, you got a whole list of perfectly natural explanations, right? It's Tommyknockers for sure. I don't know why we came down here. I know this isn't why we came down here, but we gotta check it out. Stella. I know, but weird stuff keeps happening. What if this is our chance? Do you have no sense of self-preservation? I want you out. You can come along too. Spooky. Nobody's going deeper in the mines. Everyone is leaving. It'd be fun. It will not. Uh-oh. The teens. Stop it. Rosalina, please stop. I don't know. What am I doing? Don't go in there. I'm gonna hang back. Okay, so Rosalina doesn't go in. That's a good one. We gotta save the kids. We're gonna do our best to save the kids. I don't know if it's possible. Child-sized tunnel. These hips can't make it past there. Stop sneaking into the mines. I'm literally begging you. Oh my goodness. We are not about to let you come in here and ruin our good time. The mine's safe. I've been in here a million times. Yeah, if Becca says we're safe, then we're totally safe. Just whatever. Come on, Alexis. I know a cool spot this way. The urge. The children, they yearn for the mines. We're going to get them out. Everyone get out of the mines, except for Fred, please. Tomorrow we go ghost hunting. Are you sure you don't want me to come along? Maybe I could help you get Becca and Alexis to leave. Don't make me ask you twice. Okay. Can I at least wait outside? Yeah, we can wait together. No, you are not about to weasel your way into this, Stella. Aw, I've been down here a ton. I can totally help. Look at the puppy dog eyes. Very similar to Gretchen's. Good doggo. Alright, let's do this. Let's not waste time. Gretchen should be taken outside. Gonna bust ghosts tomorrow. Let's see if we can't find these children. I need Alexis to get out of the mine. I need her to get out of the mine. Because otherwise we cannot do the one achievement I was trying to do, which is to have the maximum number of people. But Becca, why are you doing this again? I thought you thought Tabby was like really cool. We're doing this because Tabitha is really cool. She doesn't let anyone boss her around, so we can't let her boss us around. Aw, someone thinks you're cool. And they think Stella's a nobody. Well, Alexis doesn't. What kind of YouTuber doesn't have a sponsor? Well, a lot. Hello? Should probably do a save. Let's do a save. Fred doesn't care about gossip. So I pointed this out on our very first run of this, that I was like, I bet you the mine's gonna collapse because the ceiling keeps getting flatter. Not just like the narrative device of the Tommyknockers. But I thought it was extremely clever because if you ever have been in caves, or you go in caves periodically, I guess, you kind of always want to know whether the ceiling is flat or not, because a flat ceiling is a bad ceiling. It's much more likely to collapse or experience failure than a rounded ceiling, which is what the inside of the mine looks like in the first section that you go through before you get to that little hidey hole that all the kids were at. But you'll notice this one, it looks pretty flat, and then the farther we go in, the flatter the ceiling gets, which is just such a neat thing because it's a detail that I wouldn't expect people to know or care about, but they just put so much into this game. Like, the writing is good, and there's a lot of it. They got so many trees on like decisions and how your relationships change and different things people will say to you, and it's just one of the reasons why I really enjoy this game and why we've been replaying it so much. Not just for the community challenges, but for all the different things that we get to learn and see with all the characters. So, I get off my soapbox now. I don't like that knocking. It's just mine sounds. Did you see that? No, it was just a shadow. There's no reason to get freaked out. They've researched how people could die pretty well. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, some people do die in this game. I won't tell you who, but we've seen 4 deaths in this game total. Okay, on that lovely note, enjoy your sleep, Cabs. Have a great rest of your night. I hope you have nice dreams, and we'll probably catch you sometime later this weekend. Thanks for stopping in. Always glad to see ya. Always glad to see ya. What did they see? Okay. Let's keep moving. Yay, victims! Apparently. Apparently. Additionally, if you've ever been in a cave and like you've seen like an excavation area, like I know that there's a couple caverns by, it's not close to where I live, but in the vicinity of driving near where I live, they have like some places where the original folks who came down into the cave to discover it, they like left their stuff there, and the rickety old like ladders and things that they used, the like boards and stuff to navigate and like make waypoints and stuff in there is just very upsetting to folks who enjoy being sure-footed. We need to leave. This isn't fun anymore. This is plenty fun. I bet you're only saying that because you want to hang out with that dorky crush of yours. She's just an 8th grader. This isn't about Rosalina. I know you can hear that knocking. Congratulations, you got what you wanted. Alright, let's do this. Into the pit. Into the pit we go. Hey kids. Oh great, the adults are here. Thanks Alexis, real nice. You're so much braver than you think you are. You don't need to let Becca kick you around. Excuse you? No, excuse you, Becca. I don't want to be down here. I don't want to hang out with you. I just want to leave, and I'm gonna do that right now. Ugh, whatever. This isn't fun anymore. We'll leave. Alright, let's go. Get the heck out of here. We're good babysitters. Dang it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. What could it be? There's something in the darkness before you that's much louder than you thought. You don't hear it. You don't hear it, but you can feel it in your chest. A desperate need to perceive and be perceived. Wrap yourself in the darkness of the pit. Hey, are you alright, Fred? It's time to bear witness. What do you think you're doing? Get away from there! Cousin dives towards you, but not before the light from your phone illuminates the chamber. Fred, are you alright? Oh, thank God you're alive. Looked like you had a seizure or something, and then you and Tabby just conked out. Fine. Can barely open your eyes. You're not fine. Neither of you move a muscle. I don't want you straining yourselves. I'll be back. Don't die on me. Okay. You raise up on your elbows, head still swimming from the visions, your surroundings coming back into focus. Your head throbs as the knocking continues, now magnitudes more intense than ever. Can't help but notice the timber struts around you trembling as if they were being struck by invisible blows with each knock. They're all that stand between you and the many tons of rock over your head, and they suddenly seem terribly fragile. That is not helping my headache. What just happened? Ghosts? Probably just hallucinated. Are you literally gaslighting me? Said I saw it too. Stop being weird. Okay. I don't know what the hell is up with the knocking, but that's the sound of a mind collapse. Climb like hell. Apologies if you're in an ad break. I ran out of snoozes. Apologies. Let's go. Time to get out. Gonna push through. There it is. Freedom! 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 Oof. Holy shit, you're okay, thank God. Everyone's accounted for. That was a surprisingly close call. We all could have died down there. What did you weirdos do? Everything was fine until you adults showed up. Becca, shut up. I said you should shut up. I'm sick of your two-faced bullshit. They almost didn't get us killed down there. You did. And now you're trying to pass it off on whoever else you can. It's just a cherry on top of this whole shit show of a friendship. I'm really not in a good headspace for this conversation. I could have died in there. Why are you doing this to me? No, enough. No playing the victim this time. Being friends with Rosalina has made me realize how horrible you are to me. Friends aren't supposed to be mean to each other. Friends shouldn't be scared of each other. I never wanted to go into that stupid mine. It was your idea, and we could have died. These grown-ups hadn't shown up. We all could have been buried alive in that stupid little tunnel drinking stupid strawberry margaritas in a can. Screw all of you. Should we go after her? Nope, let her have her little tantrum. That feel good, Alexis? Finally telling her off? Yeah, I guess. She's gonna be so mad at me. She probably won't talk to me for a week, maybe a month, maybe the rest of my life. It's okay, Alexis. We don't need her. What do we do now? Now, I drive you two home. I've already texted your parents and I'm sure they're worried sick about you. Okie dokie. I'm going to get my car and then we're going home. Sure dodged a bullet tonight, huh? Yeah, thank God you noticed them sneaking off. You were incredible down in the pit, too. Can't believe you left me down there. Nah. Not to be flippant, but that wasn't the end of our ditchling problem, right? I think you're right. I still got a lot of unanswered questions, too. Still a little too magic for me. The vision. Tabitha thinks we hallucinated. As soon as I saw that carving, I had weird flashes. And then when I came to, I could have sworn I saw shadows in the corners of the chamber. What if it was some sort of vision? No, Fred's probably right. Autosuggestion is a thing. I don't know. You weren't down there. Fred and Tabby had, like, simultaneous seizures next to a creepy stone carving. It was like something out of a movie. Just because they passed out or had seizures doesn't mean it wasn't autosuggestion. What happens now? Looks like Tabitha's back. I'd better drive these kids home. Come on, let's get back to the estate. It's been a long day and I need it to be over. See you tomorrow, okay? Excuse me? Just stop trying to get my cousin killed, Stella. Come on, let's go. I'll text you when we're back. And we've miraculously had a second episode with nobody dying. Or having anything amputated. Which could happen. It could happen. Didn't you and Stella used to be friends? It's a different time of my life. We're not in high school anymore. Sorry about today. It's fine. Well, at least everyone's okay. A lot of parents who should have kept tighter reins on their kids. You could tell me stuff. I'd like to know more about you. And about Pearl Ann, for that matter. Maybe later this week. I don't have the energy to get into it right now, but I think I'd like that. Do. Do you want kids? Lots of people want kids. Nope. Okay. We're done pressing Tabby for the night. About that, anyway. Well, this day was a lot more stressful than it needed to be, but nobody got hurt. I'm going to bed. Thanks for calling me about those kids. It was unexpected. You could have... No, you should have waited for me. I'm too tired to argue. See you in the morning. Okie dokie. Have we waited for Tabby? I don't remember. These are those things, right? Sends picture of ditchlings by the road. Another picture, this time of them staring from a tree. They're definitely not hairless monkeys or raccoons or whatever. I don't know what the hell they are. I guess there's more to them being here than the mine collapse. No way I'm sleeping tonight. Your limbs feel heavy, your eyelids slipping down over your eyes, even as you stare down at the ominous pictures on your phone. If it weren't for the pit of dread balling in your stomach, you'd almost feel comfortable as you settle in between the covers, your tired bones sinking into the decrepit mattress. When you close your eyes, you see the shadowy figures that gathered behind Stella in the mines. Your thoughts are drawn to the carving on the wall and to the visions it imparted upon you. Your eyes shoot back open. Heart pounding as the door to your room swings open. It's just the cat. It's always just the cat. It's nice to see another living being, even one as unfriendly as Tabitha's cat. comfort of her presence sets your mind at ease, and you finally slip into a deep sleep. And that's the end of episode 2. We'll probably get started on episode 3. I don't know, maybe I'll take a quick break so that I can have a little snack or something. Yeah. The video doesn't always do well. Let's do us a save. Do us a save. Hit continue. I don't need to see a recap because we literally just did it. Cool. I'm gonna do a quick BRB because I'm really hungry and I don't think I can wait until we're done. So I'm gonna go eat something real quick. Enjoy the BRB. And yeah, we will catch you in a bit. Okie dokie. We are back. We're back. We did it. Quick bio break, quick food break. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for sticking around. Appreciate it. Let's get on with episode 3. To me, this is the scariest episode that they've had so far. I think everybody has different things that weird them out, that freak them out. This is the one for me that is, so far, the scariest. Not all the episodes are released. I think they're anticipating a release this year or early next year for episode 5. I think there's a total of 7 or 8 episodes or something like that. I think it's 7 because it's a week. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. We'll see what they can do next. We'll see if we get through the whole thing too, because it is a long episode. Can be a long episode. Certainly. Can feel the soot and grime of the Shaw mine still stuck to your skin. Okay, let's take a shower, shall we? It's a gross shower, but it's a shower nonetheless. The water's clean, so that's what matters. Think about someone special. Time to start your day. Well, we gotta check on Dustin. And Dustin Mom. Against your better judgment, you reach out to the opossums, hand outstretched. Oh well, it was worth a shot. Maybe now they'll leave your dresser and return to nature where they belong. What's the game plan? Probably be a bit before you get a response. Well, now that we have suspicions about the window, I feel like Fred would take a peek out the window. After finding the boot print in the viscera in the garden yesterday, you can't help but anticipate somebody staring back at you. It's the same view. Purposefully not checking the closet because I think it's creepy as heck. Tabby's just having straight ice cream for breakfast. Hi, I'm Fred. Oh, good morning. I'm Janie. I'm just here to do a little weekly cleaning. Whatever she'll let me do anyway. Janie is a talker. For real. Thanks. All I'm trying to say is that it's wonderful to finally actually meet you, and I'm so happy you're part of the family. That part of the family's here to keep Miss Tabitha company. What with everything that's... Janie. Oh, am I being too much again? Yeah. Hey Tabitha, how's it going? There's a massive mine collapse last night that almost got my cousin killed, so I'm a little stressed. Yeah. I bet. Let's get going. I've got an errand to run in town, and every time I've left you alone here, something terrible's wound up happening. Yay, cousin bonding time. I'm actually looking forward to spending some time together outside of a life or death situation. Lock up when you leave, please. Don't go rearranging anything. Oh, no. Okay. I heard about what happened last night. I mean, I heard about it before Miss Tabitha mentioned it just now, and then I heard it again. I just wanted to say I'm so sorry you got caught up in that. You two did right by those kids, though. What a blessing, everyone getting out of that situation all right. You only come in once a week, right? What do you do the rest of your time? Odd jobs, mostly. Weeding, gardens, cleaning houses, watching kids, that sort of thing. My husband's a pastor. Nobody's attending sermons. Because he's kind of a creepy pastor. Not for the normal reason. Not for the suspected reason, anyway. But... we'll see. Take your time, of course. You're here all week, after all. Just know that you can stop by the church anytime. The door's always open. Sorry, Tabby. Nice meeting you, but we gotta bounce. Bye. I think Tabby's really our friend right now. What are we doing at the general store? Picking up tea. Oh, neat. What kind of tea? I don't know. The kind Sybil makes. She makes a bunch of weird stuff. I don't know what all of it's called. After everything that's happened these past 2 days, it's nice to just go on an errand. Exactly. Uh-oh. Kanika's yelling. She's storming off. Other people in their drama. True strength comes from being able to crush your emotions into a tiny ball. Would you call yourself happy? The lessons we learn from loss are often more powerful than those we learn from victory. I'm unhappy because I took too long to learn life's difficult truths. We're burning daylight. Come on already. Well, that was surprisingly candid. I think our relationship might be the best with Tabby that it's ever been. Is the new blend ready? Yep. Can I have some tea? Oh, sure, if you're willing to wait a bit. I wasn't expecting to entertain, so I didn't put any water on. I'll go and do that now. Never hurts to have fresh hot water on hand. Can we get this over with first? Of course, priorities. We do have Keen Eye, so we can try and listen in. Let's do that. Tea. Subtle. Uh-oh. It's one of my favorite themes in the game, Duke's theme. If it ain't Fred. This is Miss Scarlett's cousin. He was there with Stella that night in the woods, with them chunka-bunkas. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. My name's Bo. I'm Duke's boy. Hope you've been faring well since all that unpleasantness. How's Birdie doing? Oh, she's hanging in there. Too bad there's no vet in town anymore. Not that I'm certain a vet could do her much good. Got her comfortable, at least. Got her set up in a closet with a heat lamp and trying to feed her all her favorite food, scrambled eggs and whatnot, but she hadn't been too interested. least she's not out in them woods. Things have gotten worse. What about you? No, I can't complain. The missus got her pistol. As if he could have carried off a nearly 2,000-pound pumpkin on his own. I'd almost love to see him try. It's not like we'll be taking her to the state fair anyway. And all she's good for is making the world's largest pumpkin pie. I don't think Mama has a tin big enough for a Big Betty-sized pie, Daddy. Who is Julius? Tremaine. Some cousin however many times removed, though I don't claim him as kin. He owns the farm next to ours, except he don't seem to think he has a good grasp on whose property is whose. Thinks he owns half our land. Of course, the ways he tells it, we're the ones stealing it from him. It's a miserable old cuss, and he knows it. You seen any of those creatures on the farm? Yeah, we saw a few of those things. Got scared off before I could start shooting. Nasty little buggers. We've all been losing sleep making sure we could keep an eye on things. It's even rubbing off on the hens none of the little ladies have been laying this week. You know, Daddy, I bet some big mastiff could keep them things away. Buy Bo a dog. Get Bo a dog. He wants one. Also, the dogs of Scarlet Hollow are pretty badass, generally speaking. Except for the mayor. I did hear whispers about what happened up at the mines last night. Scarlet Hollow ain't so safe this week, it would seem. It was nice seeing you, Duke. It's a pleasure running into you, Fred, but we'd best get on with our shopping. Can't spend too long away from the farm, what with those little devils running around. Can't leave Mama all by herself up there for very long. Have a good one. Sorry about her mama. Oh my god, hey, I overslept. Still gotta make breakfast. Gonna chill in my van for a while. There's so many options. We're waiting for Tabby. We're gonna do the Tabby thing. You and Miles share an uncomfortably long moment of silence as Duke and Bo continue to shop. Yell into the tea room. I overslept. Time to run around with toast in my mouth. Naturally. Then you turn a corner and you run into the love of your life. That's how it works. You and Kanika don't seem to get along, huh? So, just because she's family doesn't mean we have to be best friends. Wish she would just go back to school already. You doing okay? Don't talk to me like we know each other. You're just Kanika's weird friend. I don't even remember your name. It's Fred. Cool. I'm just gonna go ahead and forget it again. Neat. She doesn't look so great. But alas, Senpai doesn't notice me. Not yet. Not yet. Ooh. Wow, you actually stayed. I kind of expected you to go running off the instant I left you alone. Feeling's important. I'm not gonna just ditch you. That's appreciated. Got a couple hours to spare. I'll pick us up some sodas and we can get out of here. I don't like lingering where anyone could just walk up and start talking to me. Same. Same. Yay! Cousin bonding time! Huzzah! Cool. Yeah, it is cool. Oh, look at her smile. Now, come on. Let's make ourselves scarce before we're spotted. Don't worry, it's empty. Into the model home. There's like a snow globe and some books and like a little thing here. The beach. She really wants to go to the Outer Banks. It's kind of like a vacation home, but I don't have to travel. Anyway, make yourself at home. It's called a staycation, Tabby. And you deserve one. Lighthouses and the Outer Banks. That's what those books are. This place clearly gets cleaned regularly, but it doesn't feel like a real home. Feels like a set piece, like you've both wandered into a play, and if you were to look at the walls from another angle, you'd see them in the two-dimensional illusions they are. Let's talk about Tabitha. Is the estate stifling you? Is that why you come here? I guess the estate has a lot of history. This place is so new by comparison. It's like the estate's full of ghosts pressing down on me all the time, pressuring me to do what they want. When I'm here, I can imagine a life where I don't have to think about the 200 years of history resting on my shoulders. I can imagine just living as a bank teller or something, having a simple life. Do you like living here? It's the only thing I know. Don't need to have lived somewhere else to know if you like it here. I respectfully disagree. Everything in life requires context to properly understand. And I don't have context here. You said you were unhappy earlier. Maybe it's the town. Maybe. Or maybe it's just that some people are born unhappy. Maybe everyone's unhappy. It doesn't have to be the town. Do you ever get to travel? No. Before I took over, Pearline was too busy to take me anywhere. Then when she retired and I became head of the company, I wound up in the same boat. It's not like anyone can fill in for you when you run everything. I'd like to go to the Outer Banks one day, but I guess that'll have to wait until I retire. If I ever do. Of all the places you'd go to, the Outer Banks. Well, maybe when this week's over, we can go to the beach together. Yeah, maybe. I think I'd like that. Let's talk about things that make her happy, which... What do you think of Silas and those other old-timers? It's complicated. They built the town, the mine, the whole reason you and I are here today. They weren't angels, I know that, but they're dead. They've been dead a long time. What about any other family members? Did Vivian really tell you nothing about us? Well, I'll give you a brief history since she never bothered. Pearl Ann and Vivian were raised by their grandmother because our grandmother died in childbirth. Our great-grandmother, Grandma Edie, ran the mine before Pearl Ann, then Pearl Ann took over. And now here I am, following in their footsteps. Kinda scary. Read about him in the library yesterday. What am I, an encyclopedia? We have documents on this stuff and some kind of fancy family tree somewhere in the estate, but I don't have any of it memorized. From what I can remember, our grandmother had a kid sister that died of some childhood illness. Then she died having our moms. And I think Grandma Edie had some brothers, but I vaguely recall something about them fighting in World War II. One way or another, they clearly didn't stick around. As for anyone who came before the turn of the 20th century, damned if I know. That's ancient history. Well, what did Pearl tell you about me and my mom? Doesn't matter what she's told anyone about you. She's dead, and in a few days, we're gonna bury her in the ground. And what do you think of me? Glad you're here. Please don't make me say anything more than that. It's degrading for both of us. I'm really glad I came up here. Yeah. Reese? Oh yeah, the dude that used to hang out with Kanika and Stella. I kind of remember him. Quiet, smelled kind of weird. Stopped coming to school at one point. Guess he got sick or something? I know his mom better than I know him. She's been everybody's doctor for as long as I can remember. Intimidating, but I've always liked her. Guess that's not hereditary, though. He seemed like kind of a wet blanket. Do you want me to try and get you in with Kanika? No. Why'd you hire Janie? Pearl hired Janie. She was my babysitter before she started cleaning the estate. I know I already asked, but can you tell me what the deal is with you and Stella now that we're hanging out? Alright, fine. We were close in high school. Really, really close. We'd have sleepovers a few nights a week, spend all night watching monster movies and eating chips, and... Anyway, Pearl didn't like her. I'd always have to lie and say I was going over to her place to study. When we graduated, it was impossible to see her anymore. There were no more excuses to go study, and I was too busy learning the ropes at the mine. Pearl made sure my every waking minute was occupied. I didn't have time for friends. But I never needed friends before meeting Stella, so it was easy enough to slip back into that mindset and try to move on. You should hang out with her again. It's not like Pearl can stop you, and she misses you. I guess there isn't anything standing between us anymore. That hadn't really occurred to me yet. I don't think she'd like me now. A lot's changed. I haven't been very kind to her. I don't think I can fix that. Still, it'd be nice to try. The hint of a smile at the edge of her lips before she tamps it back down into her trademark scowl. We're totally being their wingman. That's what we want. Let's press it on Wayne. Sure you don't want to talk about Wayne? Yeah, sorry, it's a sore spot for me. Like I said, I don't know who's following you around, but it can't be him. Pearl sent him packing. He's gone. Alright, boundaries respected. Thanks. You know Sybil well. Everyone in town knows her, but I don't know if anyone knows her well. Okay. Let's see. Are you coming ghost hunting with us tonight? Is that actually happening? Stella will be there, but so will Kanika. I doubt she'd be thrilled to see me again, but there's no point in arguing with you. If you're gonna get up to any paranormal stuff, I'd better be there to save your skin if it gets hairy. Count me in. Thanks for taking me out here. Almost forgot, it's Mayor Jimmy Day. Mayor Jimmy Day. So many texts. Why is everyone so jazzed about meeting the mayor? He's a dog, right? Did they tell you that? We haven't had a human mayor for a long, long time. A long time. Everyone knows it's our family that holds the power in this town. Still, it sounds like it could be fun. Even I can admit it's funny watching everyone fawning over the little guy in his mayor getup. Stella's gonna be there. Yeah, count me in. We can finish our sodas and head over. She's gonna come to Mayor Jimmy Day! When did she ever do that? Oh. It's been a while since I've been out in public like this. I'm kind of nervous. Oh, it's this lady. Out of the corner of your eye, that's right. This lady is here. Becca's slinking behind her. This must be her mother. Somebody's coming. What? Excuse me, Miss Scarlet. Can I help you? Oh boy. What the hell do you think you're doing here, grinning like a buffoon after everything that happened last night? A mine collapse almost killed my poor, sweet, innocent child, and you thought it was a good idea to retaliate by demoting my husband? We've gotten used to a new lifestyle. You can't just take that away from us for something that was your fault. Don't think I won't be pressing charges. Mom, please, you're embarrassing me. Shut up, Becca. Mommy's advocating for you. If you've got a problem with Tabitha, you've got a problem with me. Should we intimidate her? Probably not. Your husband told your daughter it was safe to go in that mine. Of course he was demoted. I'm right here. Even if he did, it wouldn't have mattered if the entrance to that mine was actually secured. They'll be held to pay Tabitha Scarlet. What legal grounds do you think you even had? There are signs the place was boarded up. I did my legal duty, and you don't have a leg to stand on, so don't try to threaten me. Mom, can we go, please? If I were you, I'd listen to your brat. You haven't heard the last from us. You'll see. Damn it, she's right. You can't just hang around town day after something like that. It doesn't look right. Should be up there, even if it's just to oversee what's going on. If I'm supposed to run the place, I've got to get my head in the game. Can't slip up like this again. Stay out of trouble. I'll see you in the library tonight. Man, we almost got her to have some fun. It was so close. Look at the doggo. He's a cute doggo, but he's actually the worst doggo in the game. And we know that because we've previously talked to animals. You can tell this dog is the mayor from the little sash and fancy top hat. It's lovely to meet you, Mr. Mayor. No paw shaking. Only head pats and ear scratches allowed. Isn't he the cutest? All of my friends and Winnie's Biscuits, so in the small, close-knit town community, of course. But having a dog mayor's close fit. No contest. Gretchen does not like Mayor Jimmy. Miss Richmond, I'm gonna have to ask you and your dog to step away from the mayor. Should have known better. You've never gotten along. Okie dokie. We can't make a generous campaign contribution because we ate the peanuts pretty much immediately. Oh, it's this guy. Sounds like old Gretchen and the mayor have some unresolved issues, wouldn't you say? I'm Pastor Daniel. I take it you're Fred? I'm so sorry about your aunt, but I'm sure she's in a better place now. Janie mentioned you this morning. That That woman is the light of my life. I'm so glad she's there to help your cousin through this rough patch. Hey, do you know anything about ghosts? Ghosts? I've never encountered one myself, but I have heard stories from folks. Hi, Pastor Daniel. It seems like it provides them with a sort of spiritual healing, like their beloved relatives are watching over them even in death. Is this about Pearl Ann? Or perhaps your mother? Have you been visited by her? I think we need an exorcism. I think we need an exorcism. Oscar's house is haunted and we're investigating tonight. Oh, like a Scooby-Doo episode or something? I'm afraid I don't buy into that particular notion. It's a bit too spiritualist. Now, if it were a vision of one of his parents trying to contact him from heaven, I could understand that. But I simply don't believe in malicious spirits, lingering neither in heaven nor hell, jumping out of closets to scare us. I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for whatever it is he saw. Oh, you should come ghost hunting with us tonight. Prove it's not a haunting. No, I promised my daughter we'd watch VeggieTales tonight, so I'm afraid I have plans. But let me know if you see anything strange. I'd love to hear your account of this supposed haunted. In fact, here's my card. Call me if you need me. It was nice meeting you. Of course. And if you find yourself in need of counseling or spiritual guidance, you know where to find me. Sounds lovely. Thank you. Really? Oh, that's great. Sorry, I just don't usually get positive responses when I ask folks if they want to come up to the church. Anytime that works for you, just swing by. I'm sure I'll be around. It was lovely meeting you, and you have a blessed day, friend. Ta-da! That was Pastor Daniel. The man himself. Oscar, we're looking respectfully. I say it every time, but every time I get caught off guard by the deep tank top. The deep tank top. And then buff arms. Just gotta say, man. The dad bod. Yes, the dad bod. Can't get over with it while the sun is up. No, it only comes out at night at full power. Gonna get good evidence. Kanika doesn't like it. Ghost infestation. Speaking of Black Tabby games. I saw that, Finch. Opening up Slay the Princess. Fair. Great game. Great game. We have the power of friendship and anime on our side. I mean... It's fine. It's a perfectly valid thing to be doing at night. Okay, let's what are we picking? Don't worry, Oscar, we'll fix this. I can fix her. Not when she's nothing but blades. Or maybe especially when she's nothing but blades. If you haven't seen anything about Slay the Princess, you should just play it. Don't watch somebody play it. Just play it. It's excellent. It's similar to this game, made by the same folks. very existential, very very intellectual, and boy are there a lot of princesses. And guess what? All you have to do is slay her. That's all you have to do. There's nothing else. It's a very easy game. Very, very straightforward game. For sure. We're getting to the bottom of it. Yeah, and it's voiced by Jonathan Sims and Nicole Goodnight. Absolutely. Very good. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna go bother our friend. Time to go. We're getting everyone together. The whole crowd is coming. Avery. Pastor Daniel. We met the guy. We'll say he seems like a good dude. We've picked all those options, so not really concerned about it. Oh yeah, and Tabby's coming. You invited her even after last night? I mean, if anything, I thought she was actually pretty helpful. I mean, I guess. Good call. Can't wait to hang out with her more. Alright, it happened. Let's not get into it again. If we're lucky, she'll be too busy at the 9 to even show. Oh, don't say that. If we're lucky, she will show, and the two of you will finally get along. Unlikely, but we'll try. I think we're going to meet the requirements for everybody going. We will finally get that achievement. Hey, where's Wayne? What if Dr. Kelly yells at us? She's mean. It's too late. The door swings open. Hey. Reese. Oh my god, dude, it's been ages. You must be Fred, right? I've heard a lot about you. Stella's been relentless about making sure I got all the Fred updates. We brought Gretchen even though we weren't supposed to. Put her in the car. Yeah. I trust dogs. Oh wait. Fine. Great. Let's get this over with. The house feels cold. Not only is there an odd chill in the air, but the building itself feels sterile. Yep. Making some food. Dr. Kelly says, "Get out of my kitchen. You have no business here. Gonna go to the basement to look at the art, because that is where art is, in the basement." Every 20-something-year-old son that still lives at home should live in a cinder block basement. An unfinished basement, just filled with paintings. Ghoulish faces coat the walls and paint. Your mom is so scary. She can be a little intense, kind of overprotective. Make yourselves comfortable. You have to forgive the mess. Do you need me to break you out of here? I don't think your mom can stop me. I don't know. The doc's pretty resourceful. Besides, it's not inside for my own good. Do. Mom's controlling her son. Has Stella filled you in? Uh-oh. I haven't saved in a hot minute. Please don't crash. Let me give it a second. There it is. There it is. Time to save. Time to save. Oh boy. Oh, she's told me all about what you guys have found out there. Whew. I know, right? Slam on the save button.
That was easy.
Slam on the save button. We did it. We did it. I wish I could have seen some myself, but you know. Reese and I have the same kind of string light vibe going for our room. Do do do. The ditchlings have been here. That's not foreshadowing at all. Creepy little ghouls. I don't know, but I like the company. They're kind of beautiful in a sad way, if you ask me. Agree to disagree with you there. Those things are gonna be stuck in my nightmares until the day I die. What do you think's going on with Wayne? Who? You know, the guy that's been following Fred around, being all ominous. Yeah. I appreciate the classic Jason vibe he's going on. Here's hoping he doesn't live up to the look, for all our sakes. Alright, cool. Wanna come with us tonight? Wow. Can you? That would be so amazing, but I haven't had the best luck leaving the house lately. Even just walking to town's enough to put me in bed for a week. It sucks. But make sure you bring your camera, Stella. I want to see everything that happens. The whole situation's gonna be rough. Sorry. Thanks, but I've been dealing with this thing for a while. You don't have to feel sorry for me. Come to terms with the way the rest of my life is gonna be. Do-do-do. Not exactly. No one really knows what's going on with me, but it's been getting worse. Can't keep food down. All these symptoms. Could live for a long time or a short time. Nobody knows. But I'm not getting any better. Done my mourning. My best years are behind me. Future is unknowable. That's some real nihilistic shit. Friendship heals all wounds. All of it's bad, some of it's just weird. Like stretchy skin. Alright. Foods. Food time. Yes, ma'am. It feels out of place, like you've accidentally wandered into a different, older house. But more than that, you feel something radiating out from behind it. Something dark and cold. Something that reminds you of the dusty tunnels you narrowly escaped last night. An oppressive hum just beyond your hearing fills the air and you feel strange. You're compelled to approach the door, drawn in as if hypnotized. How many people are here? Before you know it, the doorknob is turning in your hand, your heart full of both deep dread and a compulsive need to know what might be on the other side. What do you think you're doing? Got slapped. Well. Nothing? Then do nothing elsewhere. I didn't give you permission to go snooping around my house. Come on, get washed up, and everyone's waiting for you. You won't let her interrupt you. You need to know what's behind the door. Oh, no, you don't. Come on, wash your hands and sit down. I like that even with powerful build, she can still, like, push you away. It's pretty... She's a tough lady. She's a tough lady. Dinner's already laid out. Dinner rolls, spaghetti, and a light salad. Everybody's anxious. That's what we're having for dinner tonight. Anxiety. Anxiety. It's a position of authority where her height gives her a vantage point over everyone else. No one at this table does anything without her noticing. It almost feels like, despite the presence of your friends, this is a strictly a conversation between you and the doctor. Pills. Blah blah blah, small talk about the food. And then Reese is like, why didn't you tell me my friends were here yesterday? I was just taking a nap. I'd like to know things when they happen. Blah blah blah, I fed you kids too much when you were young. Cousin says she admires you. Really? I don't think Tabitha could look up to anyone who isn't a Scarlet. You just didn't get to know her. She has tons of inspirations. Rockefeller, Carnegie, Ford. Ugh, it's even worse. If she admires me so much, then she shouldn't be afraid to come in for her yearly physical. Especially since her aunt and now her mother both passed away at such a relatively young age. And I think women in the previous generation fared even worse than that. I can't remember the last time I saw her in my office. She should get her priorities straight. You can tell her I said that. Maybe she'll listen to family. What about the clinic? Because it's closed. Double haunted. I can't believe I never went ghost hunting here. You sure you don't want us to check it out? We'll have a whole bunch of extra experience after tonight. It's not haunted. But her eyes briefly, nervously glanced toward her son before flitting back to a position of annoyance. Can't help but feel like what you saw went beyond compassionate worry to be a genuine fear. Rock Ruff, if you need a little rock-type pupper, there's one in chat. Setting arbitrary rules so that he can't see his friends. Do you know Sam Wayne? Sam Wayne? No, doesn't ring a bell. Someone you know? Hello? Here we go again. Just gotta wait it out, I guess. Here we go. We have reason to believe he might have caught some kind of weird illness at the mines. He definitely looked like he could use medical help, so please let us know if he shows up or anything. If there's someone harassing you, you should get the police involved. This isn't any of my business. Okay. Something about a movie. We'll have to see how you're feeling. We'll sit in the dark, telling him how he feels. Oh boy. Sick every day and I'm not getting any better. Ugh, seeing my friend shouldn't be deemed too strenuous. I'm an adult. I shouldn't have to ask for permission from my mom just to have friends over. Ugh. Uh-oh. You don't feel so good. You don't feel so good. We're gonna do a save after after it clears up a little bit from this. There it is. I knew it. I knew this would be too much. Everyone get out of my house. Just leave us alone. Stop trying to interfere with his laugh. It just hurts him more. Can't leave him like this. He needs me the most. I'm his doctor and his mother. That is a conflict of interest. But okay. We're in a small town, I guess. She shut the door in our faces. Did either of you get the impression that she's afraid of Reese? Could have sworn I saw genuine fear in her eyes. They're gonna say nope. We're gonna be like, you should think about it more. Time to go to the library. Should we do the library tonight? Should we save it so that we can do it together with episode 4, which is a little bit shorter? Maybe. It's gonna make that really heavy. Just saying. Look at all the ditchlings. Do you see all our friends? Do you see them? Do you see our viscera-coated miner person? Lit by the orange hues of a setting sun, the library feels different. What was once a quaint building in a small town now stands as an imposing structure, its walls holding something that stares back at you with menace. Maybe Stella's right. Maybe ghosts aren't real and the rest of tonight is going to be a pleasant break from the events of the past few days. Your fists have gotten you this far. We haven't hit anything, actually. There's something in there. You can take it. Before you enter, a pair of figures in the nearby bush catch your eye. Can't help but feel that with every passing day, the ditchlings grow bolder. Okay, well, we're all going in. Everyone should be here. I want to make sure I get this this achievement. I'm gonna be really mad if I don't get it. Rules don't apply after hours in the thing, in the library. Reese wasn't up to it. We might end up... We'll find out if we get the achievement. And if we do, we might cut stream there. Both for equalizing the amount of time for when we do episode 4. As well as because it keeps pausing like that. We get all the stuff. And a Ouija board. A lot of stuff. You got like a bug out bag or something? Yes. Yes, she does. Yeah. I don't know why it's doing what it's doing, but it's certainly doing it. Avery's here. Nothing missed yet. My good person. Then we get Zane. We should also get Rosalina and Alexis. And Gretchen is here, and we'll get Tabby. That should be everyone. That's a lot of people. Should it be everybody? EMF reading. Maybe I spoke too soon. Anything seems possible now. Well, there were ditchlings outside, so that's not a good thing. Like aliens. I gotta believe. They were chock full of ghosts last night. I'm still 50-50 on whether they are cryptids or ghosts, but hopefully whatever happens tonight will clear that up. We'll see. Once the game responds. We shall see. Maybe it'll be a happy medium between no ghosts and deadly spirits of vengeance. A Casper situation might be nice. It could be. Yeah, we are probably gonna get the achievement and then pause, because every second click I get a not responding. So, probably do another save again. Yep. Zane! Don't rush off ghost busting without me! No way I was gonna forget your promise, Stella. Yep, I've been confronted with my own mortality. That's everyone. What about Tabby? What about her? She's not here. Let's get started. She will catch up to us later. Don't worry. We got this. Oh boy. Now it's worse. I'm glad I saved when I did. Maybe we won't find out about the achievement tonight. We'll see. We'll see. It should be okay. There it is. Grab the stuff. Rosalina. Yeah. Definitely not worth trying to do the ghost hunt with this happening every couple clicks. You didn't think you'd be doing this without me, did you? You were at Alexis's place. She's really convincing. Oh, hi, Zane. Yo. I'm not some fragile thing that needs protecting. I can handle seeing a ghost, or whatever it is that's keeping us out there. Can handle seeing a ghost. Maybe. I was like, do I have a hair tie? Pretty sure I do. Swim hair, don't care. Oscar won't like us for this. Yeah, we can totally do that. Okay, we're here. And aside from the painting on the floor, it feels very normal. Maybe not haunted. Possibly. Could be evidence. Well, her room's where it manifests, just down the hall. Alright, Tabby's here. Do I get it? Do I get the thing? I'm pretty sure I get the thing. You really brought the whole gang together. That's the idea. She's my cousin. What? We're friends. Tabby's like, haha, I have friends. Really? Yeah, so what? Like it's weird to be friends with your cousin? Wow, Fred, do you have any idea how hard it is to get these two in the same room? This is amazing. Yeah, amazing. That's a word for it. We did it! We got the achievement. I've been looking for that one for a while. Now I just need to save. Wonder if the ghost will even show with this many people around. That seems like a good place to save it. To make sure that we retain our achievement. Our crowning achievement. That's what we got. That's what we got. So with that said, I am going to cut it here because we're almost at 3 hours, which is normally how long we stream. We are streaming tomorrow morning, so I want to make sure that we're ready for that. But we are going to send some raid love over to some folks. There's somebody playing a game that could be spooky. I don't know. Let's see. Who's still on? There's a couple folks. Let's see. Something spooky. Gonna go raid Slowpoke. Channel's intended for mature audiences, but you are already here, and this is a mature game, basically. So we're gonna go hang out with Slowpoke. If you forgot, he's a retro variety gamer, really awesome person, lots of fun to hang out with. We'll do a shout out as well in case the raid leaves you behind, and also to get a little clip again. So it should be fun. It keeps showing the same clip.
What the fuck just happened?
We don't know. We don't know. He died. Uh, saying the word like butts. For real. So we'll be back tomorrow with our Fire Emblem ROM hack, which is actually Pokemon. So we're playing Poke Emblem tomorrow, and then on Sunday we'll be playing our Purple Pokemon Only Challenge in Black 2. And otherwise, we'll see you when we see you. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye!